What is going on, guys? We're back on another video. We, of course, are doing another rebuild, and this time it is of the Bears, and I think I want to starting out in this screen first, just so we know where we stand, and then how we finish. So this is going to be a fantasy style, of course. 78 overall, 79D, or 83D, and because, like I said, it's a fantasy, we will be moving some players around, while I think we will keep most of the young core players. So getting right into it, let's take a look at this roster. So, of course, we have Allen Robinson, who is clear-cut going to be the #1 receiver. Well, not #1, but he's going to be one of the starters on the team. Trubisky, who's a 75 overall. Quarterbacks, very hard to trade for. 24 years old, quick dev. I mean, I think he has enough potential. Running back core, clearly good enough. Jordan Howard, Tariq Cohen. Could trade Tariq, but right now that's not really what I'm thinking about doing. 26-year-old Trey Burton should be our starting tight end unless we get a really easy trade. Offensive line, not nearly as bad as you would think. 26-year-old white hair. Kyle Long, however, is 29, and he's only a 79 overall. James Daniels, the rookie, will definitely get a start. Charles Leno, 26 years old. I actually thought he was much older than that. Who knows? But we will for sure need at least one, anywhere from 1 to 3 linemen. And then we'll probably trade for 1 receiver. Anthony Miller will be our #3 more than likely. Going over to defense, we have Leonard Floyd, who is, I believe, 25. Yeah, 25 years old. He usually doesn't progress for me, but he's going to be one of the starting linemen, or pass rushers. And then Aaron Lynch will more likely trade. Roquan Smith, of course, debatably the best middle linebacker in Madden, will, of course, get the start. And then on the D-line, Akeem Hicks. I know he's a little bit on the older side, but he is actually so damn good. He will make one of the starting spots. Callahan, how old is he? 26. Probably be our #2 or 3, depending on what we can actually trade. Amos, I like to put at corner. We'll see if that's the move we go on this one or not. But, of course, first things first, let's get these damn trades in. Where's the free agents? Give me some free agents. I need some players, man. So we have Richie Incognito. I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't think I'm going to go for it. DRC, perhaps. I don't know if he was signed in real life. It is a fantasy after all. We'll see about that. Jack Mewhort for sure can start on this team. For sure. He's got a spot. No doubt about it. Brandon Coleman might have a spot. I mean, there's some decent free agents. I don't want to keep going repetitive with them, though. So right now I'm going to just stick with that. Let's see what we can trade. We do have Kwiatkowski, maybe Danny Trevathan available for trade. Yeah, 28-year-old Trevathan. Sorry, man. You're out of here. First things first, though. I think Taylor Gabriel, definitely one of the guys we should look at trading. Zach Miller, Deion Sims. I would be fine with Shaheen being #2. We're seeing a lot of good teams here for trade. So we traded Charles Leno, Zach Miller, and a first-round pick for DeAndre Hopkins, which I think is a very good trade. I think Hopkins is 26. Yeah, 26 years old. Perfectly fine. We do not have a first round now, though, which is kind of rough. We do have Taylor Gabriel. They trade still. Kevin White, Josh Bellamy. Doubt some of those guys will be tradable, but we'll see. The Bengals are interested. Also have the Giants here. Really only guy I could think of is maybe Landon, which does allow us, if we were to get him, to put someone inside that named Amos. So we trade Deion Sims, Chase Daniel, and Bobby Massey for the Jets' first-round pick. So we got that second round. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, Landon. There we go. Second-round pick, Taylor Gabriel and Aaron Lynch for Landon Collins. One of the best strong safeties in the league, and because he's a scheme fit at the age of 24, he might become the best. And Eddie Jackson, great free safety. Landon Collins, great strong safety. You know what that means. Welcome to the cornerback squad. I'm sorry, but Nelson is literally my new David DeCastro. I'm just sorry. There we go. Fair trade for us, and I mean, fair trade for them. You know, it's not fair, but you know what I mean. Like, we could have swindled them like we did with the second-round pick. So I'd like to trade Browns, but the Browns are the only one that wants Browns. Jesus. Can I steal a full first round off of this? Nah, I mean, you know, you got to dream. So we got their second-round pick. How is that going to affect the trade, though? Because they got a wide receiver, but did they really get a wide receiver, you know? We're trying to be slippery, man. It's not easy being slippery, but we're going to try. One of the best pass rushers in Madden. Damn it. Do I really want to give up a first round for this? A whole first round next year as well? I guess so. Second round this, first round next. Danny Trevathan for Myles freaking Garrett. So replace Aaron Lynch. But if we move to this 4-3, we will not have 3 guys to do so with. Let's keep grinding. So third and Kyle Long for a first round. Maybe not the best move I've ever had, but it's the move. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep this pick. Tariq and Benny. It's a good trade, straight up. However, this trade's going to disappear, isn't it? 1 year. That's all I'm asking, EA. 1 year where that doesn't happen. Please. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. So we have 3 first-round picks. None for next year, but 3 this year should be enough to get 1 for next year, hopefully. Do I really have to go with Navarro? I'm going to have to go Navarro as well. So this is what the team is looking like. Let me know if you guys know. Well, I guess to be fair, we need to sign a free agent running back. But let me know what you guys know for the schemes. We've been debating it, and we're not 100% sure if it matters the most to have the perfect scheme fit percentage, or if it just matters which players are getting that little boost. If you guys see the, of course, if you guys know these little puzzle pieces, that defines that those guys are going to get extra XP. And right now we have one that has it to where Trubisky is going to get some bonus XP. So is the left guard. Same with Anthony Miller. We had another one where no one got it except for the 2 starting wide receivers. So let me know. Do you guys know if it matters for percentage more? I don't think I showed you the defense, to be fair. Here's the defense. I didn't fiddle with the schemes too much for this, but we do have a 90% scheme fit. Myles Garrett's getting a bonus. Kwiatkowski. Bowman's an 85 as a left outside linebacker, which is insane. The safeties looking good. I mean, the team's looking pretty damn good, I will say. Let's move Callahan up just because he's a bit younger and he has that scheme fit. Let's move this as well. So let's take a look at the re-signing and see who we have. So we have Landon Collins, a big name. Adrian Amos, obviously a huge name. Bryce Callahan, a decent name. I think we should probably re-sign him. Eddie Goldman. Black Shitting's a little low. Not really a huge fan of that, but probably going to re-sign him. So Landon Collins, 100%. 6-year deal. Let's knock this out right now. Thank you. Adrian Amos, 5-year deal. Let's knock that out right now as well. Happy to sign. Bryce Callahan, 26 years old, 3-year deal. I think that's perfectly fine. Give him exactly what he's asking for. Perfect offer. Eddie Goldman, 4-year, 20 mil deal. How much money do we have? We have a lot of money. I think at his age, it's worth it. 4 years is fine. Everyone else, though, probably not going to return. So let's be 100% legit. Submit to the playoffs. Let's see how we did. We did not keep our own picks, so hey, kind of glad we didn't. Wow, what a division. NFC North, 10-6 across the board, and I believe we did. Wait, who was MVP? I don't know. I believe we did. I'll show you guys we didn't cheat. I believe we did get the division title. I mean, he's on the top. Le'Veon Bell MVP. Team schedule. I'll show you guys we did not cheat. We turned the Bears into a 10-6 team right out the gate, which they usually, spoiler alert, are not that. Usually not that good. Let's go to the Vikings. See the show that we didn't like force any losses or anything to win the division. You know, it's a sneaky thing to do. So, ooh, the Packers caught a couple of losses there near the end. But hey, we win the division as the Bears. That's already a pretty nice success, I would say. Only time will tell. But offense, Mitchell Trubisky, 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 7 picks. Rushing wasn't terrible. 3.6 per carry isn't great, though. Hopkins, not bad. Anthony Miller did well. Yeah, I probably shouldn't go with the Patriots offense anymore. It's, I mean, I have it on 15-minute quarters, and still the numbers seem a little low. Sack totals, I mean, we're in a 4-3, but that doesn't matter. Landon Collins had a very good season. Cody Parkey had a very good season. I don't really care about punting. Kick return, nothing. Punt return, nothing. With those numbers, I mean, it says third offensive yardage, but it really didn't feel like that good of a season. 16 defense. I would say that's fine, but at the same time, it's kind of bad because we had like an 89D, 83O, where does that make any sense? But it is what it is. Did we win any awards? Anthony Miller, no! Number 2, that would have been so huge. Roquan Smith, that's huge. Glad he got it at least. And I think that's probably going to be it, right? Oh, number 2 for kicker and DB. Landon Collins, man. Close. Take a look at that XP. So 3 for Trubisky, who's on his way up. Yeah, he's just not doing bad. Anthony Miller has 2. DeAndre Hopkins and Robinson have 1. Surprised the O-line didn't have a little bit more. Burton has 1, which is kind of shocking. Defense has quite a bit. What about Kyle Fuller? No, that's all right. Roquan Smith with 4. That's a huge, huge bunch of upgradage for him. I mean, not the greatest XP upgrades in the world, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Trey Burton. I'm going to keep, well, vertical threat's the best one to do anyways, but keep going with his thing. Holy Jesus. I mean, I know some of those are like, let's see which ones are useless. Elusiveness, pass block, finesse, and kind of stiff arm. I mean, that's one of the ones, I suppose. He's got star. Does he have star on, like, in general or no? Because that's pretty interesting. Obviously, if I was going to cheat, I would not cheat for Trey Burton. I'll tell you that. You want to be seeing me put star on Trey Burton and have Allen Robinson at normal. I'll tell you what. Possession. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of upgrades. None of, like, the speed category, though, which kind of sucks. Trubisky, what is his dev? Do I really want to do Scrambler? Let's see if it's bad. Oh, he upgraded twice. That's good. Scrambler. I mean, it's okay, I guess. We'll do 1 strong arm, though, for sure. 2 throw power. Whoa, Scrambler's kind of good. Does the scheme fit one just give you better stuff in general? He's superstar dev. I'll take it, mate. He got a lot of upgrades, though. He went from like 93 throw power to 96 in a season. God, I hope he does that well for us. Anthony Miller probably not going to have good dev, though. I mean, he was close. He was number 2 on Offensive Rookie of the Year, but did he really have that good of a season? I know he might have in rookies terms, but team's looking good, though. 83-0, which is a little bad, but 91D. We have a chance. At least, you know, we've got a shot. Better overall than the Packers, so there's that. 7-0, 7-7, 14-7. O is doing very well, so. But theirs is as well. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Nope, maybe not. Okay, it's tied up. So we're down by 3 against the Packers in the second half. Down by 6. Up by 1. Up by 8. It is all tied up in the fourth. This is a match of matches. We had to punt it, though. Packers are driving, and they will score. That is the worst thing we could have seen. What? Could we not? It, of course, declined it, and this is probably going to be a loss. Yeah, that's going to be a loss. Well, I mean, we lost by 10, but that's all right because it was the first season. I honestly don't expect the Bears to make the playoffs this year. I mean, there's obviously they have potential, but I don't believe in it. Trubisky cannot be blamed. He is absolutely not the reason we lost. That is disgustingly good. Like, that is actually so amazing. It's unbelievable. To, like, throw to all those different targets as well. What a god. I like to see that. Landon Collins did well. Any kicking errors? No. I mean, other than special, you know, like extra point. But we didn't lose because of extra points. We lost because we didn't... Well, I wouldn't say we didn't score enough. I'd say the defense just didn't stop them. 45 points is hard to outscore. Packers just outgunned us, I guess. Let's move on to, well, let's turn the scouting back on so I can manually do it. I don't see an Overton. Guess our chances of drafting him aren't Overton. So we have negotiations. Bowman is one of these guys, so I'm sorry, but you're 31. You're not getting a big deal. Oh, God, this crap again. EA! So I think Incognito might get that 1 year. Ooh. He went from an 85 to a 77. Mewhort, I think we'll give him the deal. We're a little broke, but I think we'll give it to him. I just hope they don't sign anyone because I can't remove the offers. Like, I have all that auto-signing off, so they better not re-sign anybody. Be very mad. Let's take a look. Quentin Nelson is playing 2 positions. That's a good sign. Plus, the Bears in real life, they paid Kyle Fuller tons of money. Like, a lot of money. 96 points. I think we could maybe get Trevor here. I mean, that's not a crazy deal for a guy of his caliber. I think I'm all right with that. Maybe trade Kyle Fuller. I don't know what the cap is going to be on there. I mean, that's a good pickup, I think. 25 years old to play number 2. lose 50% of your unused points. I mean, this Ray Rice guy looks good, but we're not really super interested in a wide receiver to my knowledge. So unless there's somebody that just you must take, I think we're fine. I'll put this guy on our star list just to take a look. I mean, that's a pretty good speed. I mean, honestly, the usable players in this year's draft are pretty much all down to how fast they are. That guy's a really good mid-second. Might be worth taking. Trey Burton isn't too bad, though. He's not even that old. Mac. I mean, I've seen this Kustok name a few times now. Look at that, 6'8". He's not even that slow, actually. I mean, those players are going to be fun. If you just find one 6'8" that's actually fast, it's going to be insane. So really what we're looking for is an offensive lineman. Really just one, maybe two. Receiver, I think, is fine for the rest of the rebuild. Defensively, we need a linebacker for sure. And honestly, I mean, I'm not really expecting to get much better on the team through the draft, really. I mean, there's really not much to go for. This team, I think we're young in all the right spots. So Overton's a mid-first. I think we might have a pick up there. If not, we'll make a trade up there. We do have Ray Marsh as well if we're, in a bind. Maybe we grab 2 linebackers in one season because Kwiatkowski, I mean, I don't really know what he's worth as a player. Like, is he really worth starting still? I don't know. Cornerback, we got a really fast guy in the late first. That might be a guy we aim for. Here we trade number 1 overall for the first pick, or their first round pick next year, their second round and third round pick this year. So we move down from the first round, so they get to keep their pick right now and the next one, which are both very big picks for them. They made one hell of a move, but of course they did take away their first round next year, and they're done for the next 2 rounds. So with number 4, I would like to move back to like 15 or maybe like 12. So a 2019 13th pick. Super scam, but that might be what we rock with. 13 pick. I think that should be good for one of the linebackers. Hopefully. I maybe should have just drafted him, to be honest. I might have made a very big mistake there, actually. Oh, well. Yeah, I made a huge mistake. Damn it. Why am I always so stupid? I always, ruin myself. Lavacia. Let's take Lavacia. Quick dev, 80 overall. Really fast. Good man, no zone. Good number 3 corner. I can't believe I let both of those guys go. Absolute fail and a half of the draft. This Ray Rice guy is insane. Really shit go for him, but it's too late for that. Is there anyone else we have kind of near here? Devin Lester. I mean, hey, that's pretty close to another guy I know. Like, I just expect all these players to just stay there for me. They're not going to stay there. They're going to get reached on. It doesn't matter what I believe in. Terrible, terrible draft for me so far. Absolutely just stupidity. Absolute stupid Dumbo. Well, Callahan in a second round should go for Quan. I mean, this is a good trade. He's 25. Probably go up quite a bit as an outside. I actually like that. I actually like what we've done because we can trade this first round pick down. I like where we're at, actually. Bonani. I'm going to reach for Bonani. Normal dev, 676 overall. He is not a bad player, and he does fit the scheme, so there's that. What a terrible draft. I know I'm gaining some stuff for next year, but what does it matter? I'm going to have another draft bad draft then as well. This Tavares Mills is still here. I'm going to take him. 75 overall normal dev. Rather fast, but no excel or agility. Not a bad player. Might be tradable. Who knows? Yeah, super failed draft. We did, like I said, we got some future crap, but did we really, though? We only got a couple of second rounds. We got an extra second, an extra third, and a first round pick. We still do have, maybe Kyle Fuller to trade if we get lucky. I don't know. Don't know what the cap's going to be like when we advance. Here is Ray Rice. Superstar dev. This is one of the best receivers I've seen so far. Holy crap. I don't know. Did we draft? We drafted 2 linemen that potentially start. So Sweeney does not fit the scheme. However, Bonani does. And put Sweeney in as a center. And if he does fit the scheme, maybe we'll get rid of Whitehair. Quan Alexander is a very good overall as a, what is it called? Oh, he has star dev. Okay, so there's that. Does he need a contract? Miles Bradenberg is our new punter. So probably try to trade, if I can, try to trade Kyle Fuller. I don't know why I went really slow there. I just try to trade Kyle Fuller. Trading a second, a 4 this, and a 5 next for Eckler. Jesus. I mean, in all fairness, he is a very good overall. 84 overall, can develop quickly, which means, yeah, he's quick dev. He's not bad at all, and he fits the scheme. So he's honestly almost a borderline starter for us. Probably overtraded for a backup, not going to lie, but it's important to have a good backup, I suppose. There we go. So third next, second this, and Sweeney for the Jets. First overall projection. Not bad. Let's get rid of some of the positions we don't need and sign some free agents we do need. And then we'll be right on our way to starting another season. So this is the team we're rocking with. Sadly, moving Bonani over to right tackle. Lost him his little purple thing, but that's the way it is. Meh. We don't really have the depth that we want. So receiving threats looking very good. Quarterback play looking a lot better. Running backs, better core than last year technically. Roquan Smith. Defense is looking pretty good. 91 overall. Scheme fits a 95. 95 both sides. Looking good. Let's get on to that regular season. Hopefully we don't have to sign too many crazy names because Kyle Fuller is really going to hurt us with that cap. So Howard, Eckler. I mean, there's some actually pretty decent names here. Leonard Floyd wants a 4-year deal. We'll worry about this when we actually can sign everyone at once. So let's take a look. A 5-year deal for Jordan Howard I think is perfectly fair. What are we looking at? Happy to sign. Austin Eckler wants to be paid almost just the same. We did just get him. Can I lowball him a little bit? Because he's, he's a backup. Okay, that sucks. Leonard Floyd, I'm not really a huge fan of his age, but a 4-year deal, I guess we're going to have to do it. Or not. Kwiatkowski is trying to be paid as like one of the best players in the league. We'll deal with all of this a little later. Halfway through this video, I learned another like kind of big YouTuber that does rebuilds is posting a Bears one like literally the same day or maybe even a day before. That's always great, That regression kind of, nothing. But the reason why I would love to redo this and like maybe post it later, literally can't. Maybe you've seen it in a different video. Maybe I mentioned it in this video. I can't remember, but potential hacker on the PC. So I literally have to upload any single file I have to YouTube and reset the PC, which is fun. But let's get back to the rebuild, what you guys actually care about. Everything will be sorted. Don't worry about it. And let's hopefully get this Super Bowl win. So we can actually prove it, I think, with Eddie Jackson now. No, we can't. We got to wait. God damn it. No, I'm not risking Trevor. Sorry, mate. Here we go. Roquan. Tied up. Let's see what we get. It does. Woo! Pretty obvious. And a lot of people are probably thinking I'm a stupid, but it is what it is, You signed up to the channel. You get what you get, Going to the playoffs, and I'm just going to say right now, I don't know what happened. That's all I'm going to say. Unless we dominated, and you're about to see why. I don't know what happened. We went 7-9, which is a lot better than we probably should have. We were like 2-7 at one point. That's questionable. We lost 5 straight out the gate. Was it 5? Yeah, it was 5. I mean, 2-7 is always great, right? I mean, we finished all right, but yeah, we definitely missed the playoffs. The Packers almost missed too, but yeah, we did horribly. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, it didn't go well, like at all. Let's take a look. What else do we have? I get maybe the other teams are developing quicker. The 4-3 is not working for one. We're in a 4-3, 100%. 100,000%. Let's take a look. Just going to make sure. I'll do it live too, because if I make a mistake, I'm sorry. Maybe I was an idiot. I mean, it's no different than a base through 4-3. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to go base 4-3 because clearly the 4-6 is not working here. We'll do another season for sure. Could be the cutoff point. Not 100% sure, though. I mean, I normally like to at least prove we've done something positive to the team, but for some reason right now we are just horrible. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, 85 overall isn't crazy good, but when you compared it to last season, that's playoff worthy, surely. Surely it is. I'm not going to worry about any of this yet. So let's take a look at the draft stories. So we have a free safety, not Sure, I'm super interested in a free safety. We're the Bears, so Michael Brockers could actually be a decent player for us. Let's take a look. I don't know what kind of price Akeem Hicks is drawing in, but we could end up getting rid of Akeem. He's 30, he has no good dev. How much does it cost to cut, and how much does it cost to save? So he saved quite a bit, so... I mean, if Brockers is a better overall right now, and he's a year younger, I think it's better to have him than it is to have Akeem. So Eckler and Miles Jack accepted. Kind of shocked that Eckler did. We actually got him for kind of cheap. Free agency, let's just get rid of that offer on Brockers because that is gone. This is actually the worst draft I've ever seen. What is this? What is this crap? This is actually so gross. It's unbelievable. God damn, this is gross. This is actually absolutely disgusting, this draft class. In the bad way. Look at the lack of corners as well. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up pulling it last year, just trading for most of our talent, I guess. Yeah, I don't even want to see it. I really don't. Like, that is just... I mean, what do you do there? That just doesn't make any sense. It's a huge trade for them. They got a lot out of that. I think we are just going to trade away. We're going to go Leonard Floyd and maybe a first round for like a proper pass rusher. I don't really know who's, like, once again, young and developed. I think Myles Garrett's one of the best to do it. Oh, Takk McKinley's up there. I will say he's probably close to needing a contract, if not already. I could use Akeem and like a first round to get Takk and then switch over the other dude for the other thing. Makes sense, right? Oh, Jesus, that may be a little bit too much. Akeem Hicks in a first round for Takk McKinley. And I go with Floyd now for a DT. Oh, that'd actually be really good if I can get Floyd over to their team for Grady. Oh, that was so slick. Straight up. How? Leonard Floyd for Grady Jarrett? What? I did not know who I just cheated on, but I did a good job of it. Now let's trade this first round for a next year pick and screw the draft. What do you mean? What do you mean, draft? What's the draft? I don't know what that means. Automatically. I don't even think I had anyone in the draft that I cared about. Looking at that draft, it was completely garbage. We got through this kind of quickly, so maybe we will do an extra season if we suck this year. So yeah, line really did not improve at all. Like, it's so hard to upgrade linemen, it seems. Like, why is Quentin playing center? Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Whatever. A good overall is a good overall, I suppose. Defense, of course, Myles Jack's not even in, and we're already looking like a greater team. So that's pretty cool. Grady Jarrett's a good pickup. Takk McKinley. Yeah, we're looking good. Let's figure... Well, let's first look at free agents. See if anyone's here that's worth it. We did end up getting Eckler back for, like, much cheaper. Let's go Corey Coleman here. Not a bad pickup at the age of 26. Anyone else? I don't think so. JPP's about to retire. Bruce Ellington. Is that not the running back from the Cardinals? I swear that is. I swear that's the running back from the Cardinals. Oh, Corey Grant looking fast as hell still. Eli Apple's in free agency? Jesus. Normal dev really must mean they're absolutely dead. Tariq Cohen, always on the trade block. Unfortunate, my man. He's like, oh, he's doing a rebuild. I finally am not on the trade block. Instantly got rid of him. Oh, well. Sorry, bro. David Njoku's on the trade block. He might be a guy that needs a contract right now, though. I'd say the Falcons were very willing to get rid of those players because of that whole scenario. I might have way overtraded. The fact that we got Floyd for Grady straight up tells me I may have. We'll see. Actually, we won't see. I don't know what I'm saying we'll see because we literally will not. Oh, what? Myles Garrett's now a speed rusher because he's on the left end spot for our 4-3. Unfortunate. Myles Garrett might be almost maxed. But yeah, let's, I suppose, move the lineup around. Ah, crap. Move the lineup around and see what the team's looking like, I suppose. See if we're bound. Are we playoff bound? Looks pretty damn good without even putting Myles Jack in the lineup, so I like it. I'm all right with it. So we have all the backups set. Got rid of some of the extra players. And yeah, I mean, this is the team we're going to be looking at with potentially the last season. Not guaranteed, but potentially the last season. I like where we're at. Offensive line, though, just really did not develop the way I wanted it to. Maybe you should try to trade one of the guys for someone new. I really don't know. Defense definitely did very well, though. I like the way we're developing. We got, much younger with McKinley. We have Myles Garrett. Linebackers are insane, and they're pretty damn young. I mean, I'm ready to get going and hopefully get back to the damn playoffs here. So we have some re-signings to take care of. What do we got? So Myles Garrett wants a deal. Tack McKinley wants a deal. Ryan Ramczyk wants a deal. Allen Robinson wants a deal. Mitchell Trubisky wants a deal. Eddie Jackson wants a deal. So let's do first things first. Myles Garrett, how you doing, buddy? Getting that deal right away. Happy to play. Tack McKinley, do a 5-year for him. I think we did a 4-year for Myles. Oh, his was a 6-year. Never mind. Way off on that one. Ramczyk, till he's 31, he deserves it. Let's knock that deal out. We can afford all of this, I think. Allen Robinson will wait on. Trubisky, though, let's get him till he's 40. 30, not 40. That would be weird. Very fair deal for both sides. Eddie Jackson, I think we'll wait on. I think Allen Robinson gets his deal. Yeah, let's just knock it out. He's been all right. So we just paid literally the entire team to stay on. That's all right. So I usually don't like to just spoil the results, but holy crap. Everyone but the Packers are 10-5 in the division, and we play the Vikings right now. The Vikings have lost like 3 straight. I'm going to upgrade every single player, at least for this game. Like, normally I would kind of wait, but no, this is a very important game. Trubisky is now a 90 overall. That's insane. Star Dev. James. Come on, James. We need this O-line to do better, honestly. Well, here it is. Are we making the playoffs or not? And if we do, is it through the division title or not? 11-5. I think we won the division there. I mean, we're on top of the list. Let's take a look, and I will show you guys the Vikings, and we did not cheat because holy crap. The Vikings kind of choked the season away. You can see, look at how good they did. Then they lost 2 in Week 11, Week 12. Then they lost 4 straight. That's crazy. What about the Lions? Did they make a comeback? I honestly don't remember. Well, they won 4 straight, so that's pretty big. That's insane. Let's take a look at this XP, though. Oh, well, I'll first take a look at the season. Trubisky, in the same scheme, no better weapons. Did get a new right tackle. That is kind of big. Did much better. Fumbling. Jordan Howard didn't really fumble. Had a pretty good season on the ground. Hopkins does it again. Anthony Miller, lots of yards. I mean, in this spread New England style offense, you got the number one that gets a lot of yards, and then everyone else kind of fights for the 2/3. So you usually don't get crazy numbers. What about the sack totals? I really don't know how they get sack total. Like, we just terrible. That makes sense. Cody Parkey, 6 for 12. Absolutely horrendous. Kick return, punt return, nothing. Offensive yardage, number 8. Defensive yardage, number something. I don't even know. Maybe 8 again. I don't know if that's what that means. What is our awards? Did we win anything? I mean, would we have? The Giants had some good rookies. Trubisky was best quarterback. All right. I mean, I'll take that. That's probably a very big award to win. And that might be the only thing we had. Yeah, very close to nothing. Let's take a look at this XP. We have to play the Seahawks, which kind of sucks. Only 1 point for winning best quarterback. That sucks. 2 offensive linemen with 2 points. Ramczyk, Trey Burton. Okay, so it sucks we didn't get much XP, but it's also not as bad because I don't have to spend all day trying to upgrade. That's cool. Always think of the silver lining, kids. Ooh, Miles Jack with a speed upgrade, 88 speed now. Not bad. Team's getting pretty good. I mean, this could be a Super Bowl trip. Like, I want to move Quentin Nelson out to, like, guard somewhere more important, but it worked for us this season, so I really don't want to touch anything now. And Ramczyk, of course, now has the scheme fit. It's crazy to see all the scheme fits now that, like, we developed the way we want to, or not really wanted to, but the way towards the scheme fit. See everyone getting the scheme fit now because that's what we prioritized. Trubisky, what's his overall? Did he go back to Superstar? I would assume, right? Superstar Dev? Come on. Got a speed upgrade, which is kind of interesting to go back to Superstar. He's looking pretty good. His deep accuracy's questionable, but still looking very good. Trey Burton is going to regress hard after this season, I think. Please be 27. Damn, look at that. +4 to catching. Wow. Star Dev, but 28 years old, so he is almost useless after the season. One last upgrade. Elusive back. He's an 85 overall now. Got him for a steal. And let's go against these Seahawks. See what we're looking like. 90 overall. They're 84. I like to see that. Still going to lose, though, because Sim is completely garbage. No snow is a go. 7-0. Start of the second quarter. It looked like we had a couple of chances to maybe score again, but it just didn't come to light. I really don't know what the hell happened. Defense is doing a damn good job. Start of the second half, and we're up 21-0 against the Seahawks. They did score 7 there, however. It's going to be almost the fourth quarter, and they might, looks like they will bring this into one-score territory. Maybe not, and that is game. Okay, so we scored a ton of points while they did not. Start of that fourth quarter. Holy crap, what was that? Take a look at the stat line. Trubisky, 5 touchdowns, 0 picks. He's on fire. Postseason Trubisky is one to be worried about. Unless you're on our team, because then you're happy. Because your chances of a ring, they go up. Because that's insane. He has done very well in the preseason or postseason games that I've seen him play in. Well, moving on. Moving on to who is the divisional? I thought it was going to be Detroit. Going against the Falcons. That may be a really good roster still. 90 to their 87. All right. We traded, half the pass rush to them, and they traded half their pass rush to us. So let's see who got the better trade. Obviously, we did, but they landed some draft pick. Can't say multiple because it was just one. Please win the game fast. There we go. That's a nice drive. Up by 4. Start of the second quarter. Come on. There we go. Up by 7, and they tie it up. Please, offense. You have your chances. Take them. Start of the second half. It could have been worse, but it is tied up, and there we go. Missed the extra point, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Quick scoring. I don't know why we didn't score when we were at the goal line. Defense does a good job. I like it. This could be a championship. Why did we do something that we weren't supposed to? I don't know what the hell is happening, but I now know that we've won the game. Okay, so the late third to early fourth was wild. But a 14-point victory is a 14-point victory, you know? That's the way I look at it. Mitchell Trubisky. What kind of game? 0 picks. Once again, postseason Trubisky is insane. He's literally the best quarterback you can have. So just throwing that out there in the future. He might be the guy. I know it takes a little bit longer to, progress him. But postseason, he looks great. I mean, if you can just get to the postseason with him, he's a good quarterback. It's not like he had a bad season in general, but still. You know what I'm saying, all right? Go to the championship game. I think at this point, the Bears making the championship game is probably very unlikely in real life. So I think I'm happy with the way we took this team, even if we do lose right here. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we just win the Super Bowl and we don't have to talk about this sad business. But sometimes that's the way it goes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. 3 points for the Rams, 3 points for the Bears, 7 points for the Rams. Hopefully I can say 7 points for the Bears. I cannot. They scored 2 touchdowns. We have only scored 6 points at start of the third quarter, and we are down by 18. That is not a good start. There we go, 11-point deficit. Defense is doing its job. I mean, there's still plenty of time in this game. Got to score a touchdown, though, and we do. We do not get the 2-point. Down by 5. Come on, D. Hold them to 3, and we will not. That's going to be game, huh? Oh, maybe not. I mean, 8-point deficit. It's still 1 possession. 1st and 10. Come on. Get down there. Get that touchdown. We get the 2 as well. The comeback has been made. Can the defense hold on? They can with 2 minutes left. Offense has a chance. They blow it, and with that field position, I think the game has been lost. Oh, where's the pick? What are you doing, mate? What, Miles Jack? What are you doing? Miles Jack just handed away the game. Like, he could have had a pick 6 there, and instead, he swats it away, and now the game's back in jeopardy. 1 timeout, 3rd and 14, and if I'm them, I'm going to be going for this and try to score. I put pressure on him. Let him stay up. Let him stay up. You idiot. How? How did that just happen? I'm going to let him score. Just kidding. Come on. It's like a 30-yard field goal. It's not even a 30-yard field goal. That's how sad it is. Block. Come on, Eli Apple. You can do this, man. I believe. Come on. No! Well, they threw it into like double coverage or triple coverage. Just caught it right on us. I probably should have switched off, but I didn't want to be the reason we lost. And I clearly was. I mean, I came in, Miles Jack had a pick 6, and he was like, yeah. Just swatted away. He go to the Super Bowl? Hell no. Hell no. Trubisky, once again, absolutely insane. But he was let down by the team. That's all I can really say. I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't throw a single pick in the postseason. I mean, maybe fumbled. I honestly don't think he did that either, but thank God Parkey didn't miss a kick. Did he miss an extra point? I'm going to go back into this because he's a questionable fella. Okay, he didn't miss an extra point, but still, in spirits he did, and that's why we lost. I can't believe that, though. 3rd and 14 into like double, triple coverage. Just dots us. Puts it right on the money. I'm not having it. I'm done. You know, a couple failed rebuilds. I mean, not really. You know, winning the Super Bowl is obviously the goal, but at the end of the day, taking a team like the Bears, I know it's a fantasy, don't get me wrong, but taking a team like the Bears with so many bad drafts, so many bad draft classes there were, like if this was a realistic rebuild, totally screwed. Don't even make it maybe 8-8. Those drafts were so bad. Took this team to the championship game. Should have easily won that. I mean, you guys seen that was easy money. Easy money, pick 6, Miles Jack, or just go to overtime and not lose. But hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. 91-0, 97D. Finished with a 90 overall. Did have 2 first-round picks, and once again, like I said, those drafts were so bad. Pretty much had nothing to do with it. I could have easily traded for some cheese linemen with the picks we had, but I wanted to make it realistic in case we did want to do another season. But I think that's enough of that. It's good to get a reload in the future because it's not an OP team where first sim is going to be a Super Bowl. However, I think this could win a Super Bowl within 3 years. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. I hate saying that stuff. Maybe like the video if you truly wish to. Let me know what rebuild team should be next. I promise I'll upload these a little bit more frequently. I think this is like a 7-day lapse in rebuild. That's kind of crazy. So I want to try to get one every 4 days if I can at least. So let me know what the next team is. Probably going to be a realistic style. And yeah, remember if we get 200 likes on the draft or how to draft video, we will do a rebuild of that. Obviously a fantasy style. So that would probably be the next one after the next. So pick wisely. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.